Hey, what's going on, guys? Another video today. It's going to be different. I'm not talking about Fallout. I'm not talking about Call of Duty. I'm not talking about Destiny. Today, I'm talking about Star Wars Battlefront. I've had a few days with the game so far. I'm enjoying it a lot. I just wanted to talk about a few things. I'm not going to give it a full review because I only have a few hours in, and like I said, I don't believe that if you only have a few hours in, you can actually say this game is a 9 out of 10. I can talk about my experiences thus far, my plan ahead for the game, and then my expectations of it. That's kind of what I want to cover in this quick video. So, Star Wars Battlefront, it's made by EA. It's the third Battlefront game, but it's kind of its own thing. So it's more of, I mean, the first two were always, they were first person, third person shooters, and they even had some Call of Duty mods. I know Battlefield 2 had some Call of Duty mods on the PC, but it's got Battlefront in the name and it's Star Wars, but the way the game plays out, it's kind of its own deal. It's basically going to be my new arcade shooter, and that's the way I'm thinking of it. I'm not really comparing it to Battlefront 1 or Battlefront 2. I'm comparing it to games similar to Call of Duty in my own head. Call of Duty for the past few years, not so much last year or even with Ghosts the year before, but it's kind of been my go-to, what I call arcade shooter. I can just pick it up, I can enjoy it for an hour, and I'm fine, being done, I got my playtime out of it, but then I can also go on a binge session and play it for a long time and still enjoy myself. The past few years, I've been seeing that wind down, and I was hoping with Black Ops 3 that would be different, but I keep trying to get into multiplayer, and I keep trying to level up and get the better guns and get over that kind of level gap where I haven't put a lot of time into it versus other people, and I just cannot get past the Call of Duty syndrome of it's the same game that I've been playing for, a decade? I don't even know. I don't want to even count up the years how long we've been playing Call of Duty, and it's been a reiteration of the same game. So that's why I think I'm going to be moving to Battlefront as my new arcade shooter. And I'm calling it an arcade shooter because the experience that I've been having with it is exactly what I used to feel for Call of Duty. I can turn my PC on, I can load up Battlefront, play a few games, play an hour, 1 hour, 2 here or there, and then I'm totally fine with turning it off. I got my experience, enjoyed myself, I didn't feel bored, I didn't feel frustrated. Even when I'm dying over stupid stuff or like a walker shoots me from halfway across the map, it's still fun because an AT-AT just shot me on Hoth in Star Wars universe. It's amazing. So I think this is going to be my new arcade shooter that I'm going to be playing off and on. I don't think it's going to be a time sink like Destiny has been for me the past year, or what I can see Fallout 4 being for me in the future. I don't see myself investing hundreds of hours into Battlefront because there's not that much of a skill gap. There's no penalty to running or not aiming down sights or anything. It's really just, it's kind of going back to the Unreal type style of shooters where it's just supposed to be fun. You're supposed to pick it up, have a good time, and enjoy what you're doing. And that's what exactly the niche that I see Battlefront being. I'm not taking it too seriously because of that. I'm excited to be in the world of Star Wars, create my own story inside of these epic battles that we've watched in the movies and that we've loved. So that's exactly what I'm thinking about the game. I'm not used to flying yet in the game. I'm playing on PC, so I have keyboard and mouse. It seems to me that the flying was in this game so far has been geared more towards controllers. So one thing that I want to try to do is plug in either my Steam controller or one of my Xbox controllers, and if I load up one of the TIE fighters or something, and I switch from keyboard and mouse to controller, I just pick up a controller if the controls will work. I think I saw someone doing that on a live stream the other day. So I'm hoping if I go around flying, if I choose to go fly and try to get some infantry kills from the air or to kill some of the other air support for the other team, I'm hoping that I can just take my hands off the keyboard and mouse, pick up a controller, and then control the aircraft from there. I'll update as I go. Hopefully that'll help me. Right now I'm just avoiding flying because I'm not very good at it. I don't really enjoy it. I'd rather be on the ground having a fun time. I've only really gotten into 2 game modes so far. Walker Assault, which is what we've played in the alpha and the beta. It's a lot of fun. There's only 4 maps, So getting that repetition out, but it's still, it's still a lot of fun. And I've played Hero Hunt. So I played a couple rounds of Hero Hunt. I had a really good time. The one round that I won, I'm probably going to do a video about the game mode later, maybe this weekend or next week. It was villains. So basically with Hero Hunt, and for the video I'll break down the game type more specifically, but you have one person is a hero or a villain, and then the rest of the people are trying to kill that hero or villain. And the person to kill the hero or villain becomes the hero or villain. If that makes any sense, it's convoluted. But say I spawn as the first villain and I'm Darth Vader. If I get kills as Darth Vader, my score goes up. And then whoever kills me, they get a point on their score, and then they're the next villain. So for villains, you have Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and Boba Fett. And I'm pretty sure that's the order. It might be Darth Vader, Boba Fett, Palpatine, but it doesn't matter. So you get more score. Your score goes higher as you get kills as that hero or villain, and then you also get a point for defeating that hero. The game type, I've seen it all just go to time, so the person that has the highest score at the end of the time limit. I haven't seen anyone get that many kills to actually beat it by score. You have to get a good amount of kills. I think I got 35 in the one that I won, and it still went to time. But I'm liking this game. I'm going to continue to have fun with it, but I've got to put some negatives in my initial impressions. Without the campaign or story elements and some lack of features that I know people were hoping for, like space flights or like galaxy conquest type game modes or something like that, it's hard to not think about what the game could have been, and it's kind of hard to convince my friends or people that I know to spend the $60 for it. I bought the game because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and also I'm growing my channel, so I want to keep it different with the different games that I play, and I want to keep it relevant with the games that are coming out now. So that is a part of the reason why I bought this game. It's not the reason why I'm enjoying it, but it is hard to not think about what we could have had, whether having an independent character with a whole new story in the lore of Star Wars, even if it wasn't canon, it's just something we could have experienced. Then also something like Galaxy Conquest, where we could have gone from world to world to world and do different missions with like a co-op with a friend and a squad. I don't know, something like that. I think that would have been a really great addition to the game and would have made me feel better about my $60 that I invested in the game already. And speaking of investments, everyone is talking about the DLC Season Pass. It's $50. I don't support it either. I haven't purchased the Season Pass. I hate the DLC mindset that we've been in years and years and years, as we spend $60 on a game, but the full game is actually $110 when you talk about the $50 Season Pass. I'm not going to go into it. If you want to talk about it or learn some new information about it, just Google EA DLC, and you're going to get a ton of hate about it, and it's, in my opinion, deserved. If down the line, when the individual expansions are coming out and I feel that they're worth my money, I could see myself purchasing them, and that's exactly what EA wants, and it makes me feel dirty inside. But if I know I'm going to enjoy it, then I'm going to buy it because I'm going to play it. It's just an investment. It's a little overpriced, but there's nothing I can really do about it. So to wrap up the review, I'm going around 10 minutes now. It's a fun game. I'm enjoying it. I would recommend it to people, but if you're choosing between a game like Fallout or Battlefront and you're looking for something to really sink your teeth into and spend a lot of time in, and you want a good lore and make your own story, Battlefront's not going to be it. I would go with a game like Fallout 4. That's just my personal opinion from what I've experienced. That's not degrading Battlefront by any means, but they're just two different games. And if you can only choose one, it depends on what you look for. If you want a fun arcadey shooter and you want to get away from Call of Duty, I honestly would choose Battlefront. From what I've experienced so far, Call of Duty is the same old thing. That's what I say. And Battlefront is, it's an arcade shooter. It's the same mindset of shoot, kill, get the rewards, get the nice flashy stuff coming on your screen, and progress through levels. But it's freaking Star Wars, man. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna keep playing. I know I'm gonna bring more Star Wars to my channel. I'll probably still bring more Call of Duty to my channel as well. But I think what I'm gonna do in the future is I'm gonna play through the game types, really learn them, and then bring them here to break them down for you guys. But hope this video helped. Are you playing Battlefront? Are you enjoying it? What are your thoughts on it? What do you think about the $50 season pass? If you want to discuss that, I'm down to talk about that too. Just let me know what you want to hear. As always, guys, hope your day is beer and Skittles, and thanks for tuning in.